Hello, everybody, and welcome on in. It's great to have you guys. So let's change the song here. I mean, this is fine, but what about let's prime your potions. There we go. That's more what I'm talking about. Yeah, how are you guys doing today? It's great to have y'all. Steve the King. Let's see, Pie Spies and George. Thanks for coming in, guys. Also, Professor Sprinkles, what's up, man? I need to move the chat over here, though, because I can barely see what you guys are saying here. There we go. I started playing Conker's Bad Fur Day for the first time in about a decade. Still holds up pretty well from what I remember. Nice, dude. Yeah, I actually... You know, I revisit Conker every now and again. I love Conker's Bad Fur Day. The last time I played it, though, I played the Xbox version, which, honestly, I don't feel like it's as bad as people make it out to be, and I don't know, I don't mind some of the changes. I do think the censoring is stupid, but it's like, it's not a deal breaker for me. There's also a couple of other interesting changes. What is this song? Jesus Christ. Some of these songs I didn't even know were in the soundtrack for this game. But yeah, like there's some changes that I don't care for, and there's others that I don't mind. But for me though, it's like the graphics. Like I still feel like even today, like it looks pretty good, especially for the time though. Like it was pretty ahead of its time. That game, like graphically, on the Xbox. Also, I appreciate the birthday wish, George, the late birthday wish. Although I know you wish me a happy birthday on my birthday, but I appreciate it. I did just turn 26 a couple days ago. Feel like I don't know, man. I'm getting close to 30, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. Let's see. I just bought Lords of the Fallen, getting ready to get demolished. Nice. I've looked into Lords of the Fallen a little bit. I'm assuming you're talking about like the new Lords of the Fallen game. And it definitely, like, you know, there's certain aspects like the art style and, like, you know, certain things like the environmental design, just overall like the look of the game is very appealing to me. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm interested in it enough. Maybe when it goes on sale eventually. Maybe it is on sale right now. I know the Steam sale just happened. Like it just started today. Which I do plan on getting a few things on the Steam sale, like No Man's Sky, I think. My girlfriend's just got into that, so, you know, she wants me to get it on Steam. What else? Oh yeah, the Mass Effect collection. I don't know if you guys saw this, but like Mass Effect right now, I think it's like the Legendary Collection or something. I don't know what it's called. It has like the first 3 games. Is only like a few bucks right now. I'm pretty sure it's like 90% off. Just to let you guys know, in case you're interested. I definitely plan on getting it. I mean, that is a fucking steal. I'm a huge Mass Effect fan anyway, though. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the game. Now, the problem is, and I'm just gonna warn you guys, is we're probably gonna experience some crashes in this stream. because for whatever reason my game is just it's just crashing all the time now. I was working on that when I made my last video just this last weekend. It was crashing. I think it crashed like 5 times, man. And I wasn't even in the game for that long during that either. So I'm hoping, you know, I can somehow avoid it. Maybe if I try to play as another character that's not Roland, maybe that might help. Maybe I'll try like Lilith and Brick. Anyway, let's boot this up. Turn that down. But yeah, that's it's kind of a big issue. I need to figure out what's going on with that. I think it's one of my mods. I think it's Sleeps. Either it's got to be. I mean, it's got to be the Iridian overhaul or something. Because ever since I got that last update, my game's been crashing a lot. So I might try to uninstall it and just see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna kind of hope it doesn't crash. I'm not gonna go for very long today, so it shouldn't be a big issue, hopefully. I'm probably just gonna go for like an hour. Just do some armory farming and maybe something else. We'll see. I just kind of put armory farming because I don't know. That was something I wanted to do, but who knows what else I'll do. I might mess around and farm something else. So I need to turn these down. Sorry about that. I just had these up for the purposes of that video, even though I don't think I really had in-game sound for most of the video. So it was kind of redundant, but whatever. Other than for the one part where I was showing the Claptrap dialogue, the unused dialogue, which I think it was unused. I don't know. I just recorded any bit of dialogue that Claptrap said, you know. Anyway, we'll try Brick at first to see if that's any better. I'm also just gonna maybe try to unequip my custom gear. Like I said, I don't know if that... I've tried that before. I don't think it really matters. I appreciate the birthday wishes, guys. You ready for the Silent Hill 2 remake? I don't know. You know, I've always wanted to get into Silent Hill, but I'm not sure how I feel about the remake. I'm not sure I like the change in perspectives, and I don't know. Oh god, is it crashing right away? Fuck. Okay, whew. Just worried there for a second. Alright, I'm just gonna pull out all vanilla gear. Just to, I don't know. Like I said, it probably doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, I still have the mod installed, I still have the stuff in my inventory. Maybe it's something to do with my Roland? I don't remember if it was crashing on my other characters like this. Let's see. What do we got here? Undertaker, why not? Did I really not? Hold on a second. Is that the only vanilla pearl that I have here? Or am I missing one? Dude. Are you actually kidding me? I need to farm for some pearls on Brick, dude. This is, I think, the only vanilla pearl. Javelin, Defiance, Behemoth. Yeah, I think it's the only vanilla pearl that I have, or at least as far as like weapon wise. I think I have like a shield. Let's see. Do I have any of the shields? I'm pretty sure I do. Hard ass mercenary immortal. Maybe not. Wow, okay. So I clearly need to get some more pearls, like vanilla pearls on this character. It's kind of sad. What is that? Fucking drop that shit. I know. I wish I knew exactly what was causing the crashing. Oh, dude, the Dead Rising. Is it a remake or remaster? I don't know, but I'm so excited. I'm so friggin' excited, man. I thought Dead Rising was done. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of hope for that franchise anymore. So that was awesome. That's exciting to see. I hope they do the same thing for the second one. I hope they give the second one some love as well. Also, the first 3 Resident Evil games are coming to GOG, like the original ones, which is pretty awesome. I actually just barely did a playthrough of those games on the GameCube. Not the like original Resident Evil one though, but like the remake of it. Actually, no, I did the remake of it on my Switch. Sorry, but I did the Resident Evil 2 and 3 on my GameCube for the first time, which was awesome. Resident Evil 3 kicked my ass, by the way. That game is fucking hard, man. Jesus Christ. Just getting the dodge pattern, or like the dodge mechanic down in that game is kind of tricky. Okay. So I'm gonna put the Undertaker at the top here. What else we got? I'm just gonna pull out whatever. We'll do the Violator. It doesn't matter, man. I mean, sure, Crux, yes. And what else? What about the hammer? Do I have a hammer? No, I guess I'm already using a shotgun. Firehawk? No, I'm using pistol. Fuck, man. Sure, why not? The Executioner. Just, again, for lulz. Now, do I actually have any vanilla shields at all, though? Are you fucking kidding? Whatever, I guess. Jeez. What about any vanilla? Dude. Are you serious? I need to do some farming on brick. Get rid of this class mod, though. I do have some vanilla class mods, thankfully. I'll just do the ogre, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Am I gonna farm Cromrax? I might farm Cromrax. I'm gonna do a little armory first, and then we'll kind of see. It might not be exclusively armory farming this stream. I just put that because I just knew that I wanted to at least do that, but I'll probably change it up. There it is. Let's see about the Dead Space remake. What is with the game? Oh god, did it crash? Dude, no way. It's just crashing like more and more, like more frequently. I didn't even hardly do anything and the game crashed. What the fuck is going on? I should probably disable the in-game intros just to avoid having to watch those every time because the game's, you know, crashing so much. I don't like how Frank looks either, though. That was the one thing that I saw. I'm like, he looks weird. He looks different. I don't like it. I'm hoping it's on the RE engine, though. I don't know. Did they ever say? I don't know if they did, but. I know. I don't want him to ruin Chuck either. But yeah, the way Frank looked, he just looks fucking strange, man. I don't know. Something wrong with his face. Alright. Well, fuck. This is where I wish I had that mod that lets you just fast travel to the DLC. You know, right to the Armory. Because, like, the problem is, I might experience crashes. Like, I might not even be able to make it to the Armory. That's the problem. And then if I do make it and I crash, I have to go all the way back. I might end up switching. I might actually not end up doing the Armory. We'll see. If it annoys me, I'll do something else that's like, maybe I'll do like some hybrid farming or something, because that's something you can just like kind of, you know, you can save and quit over and over. The runs are short. It doesn't really matter if it crashes. What is going on? Dude, I can't even load into T-Bone Junction. What the fuck? It is so bad at this point. What is going on with my game? I wonder if I need to verify the cache or something. Fuck. That's so annoying. I could always do some Borderlands 2, I guess. I got Borderlands 2 installed. Do some Roguelands. I don't have the updated Roguelands. I'm sure that's, you know, there's been updates since I last played, but I could do that if you guys want. Would you guys want that? I gotta figure out what's going on with this freaking game, man. Sorry that this is happening, guys. I know it's kind of lame. I just don't understand. It's like, it seems like the crashes are just getting worse. Let's try Lilith, I guess. Play the pre-sequel? I could. I'd have to, well, I'd have to install it though. I don't have it installed. That's the only problem. If I did, I could do that. Just dick around on like one of my characters or something, my max level. Maybe even start the playthrough. I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet, but I gotta start it eventually. Do I plan on streaming this weekend? Like, do I plan on streaming more this weekend? Is that what you mean? I guess it's not even the weekend yet, though, technically, is it? Dude. What the fuck? Oh, I think I know what's causing this. I think I know what's causing, hold on a second. I think I know what's causing that particular crash, actually. Let's see, where's... It's the editable base maps mod that I got. I think it's kind of making things worse. Now I'm pretty sure it doesn't normally have issues like this. I think it's just because I'm already experiencing weird crashes in my game that it's just making everything worse. But let's see, let's go back to T-Bone Junction, see if this works. Maybe... Yeah, it just can't load T-Bone Junction. It's crashing. That's the problem. Alright, so we're gonna have to uninstall that somehow. Fuck. Didn't I make a backup of it? Or did I not? Shit. That's a problem. Maps. Fuck, dude. I think I fucked it, guys. I think I fucked it. Let's see, what what's it called? Editable base maps. Cook PC, DLC, DLC 1. Oh, fuck, dude, just replaces everything. Why? Why is it crashing? I'm gonna have to do like a reinstall, probably. That's annoying. Hmm. Hmm. I know it wasn't doing that though when I was going to... Let me test something. I'm just gonna go to the other DLC, because it was fine when I was going to Jacob's Cove, the first DLC. I'm just gonna test this real quick, and then I'll probably switch to Borderlands 2 or something, because obviously this isn't gonna work. I mean, I guess I could farm stuff not in the third DLC, but... I finished the original Dead Space on 360. That was actually my second run of it. Nice, man. Yeah, I just recently went through Dead Space 1, the original. I want to go through the remake, though. I have the remake. And it was actually my first time finishing the first Dead Space. I played the hell out of the second one and the third one. Which, I know this is a very unpopular opinion, but I think Dead Space 3 is actually a little bit overhated. It gets too much hate. I went back and I played it, and there's you know, you fight some humans here and there, but honestly, it's not that often. And it's so, like, there's... I mean, for the most part, you're fighting necromorphs, you know? And I still think it's terrifying. I mean, I still was kind of scared throughout my time. I know it's not as scary as the other ones, but I don't know, man. I had fun with it. I know that's definitely an unpopular opinion, though, and I don't expect people to really agree with me, but... Let's see. Shit, now these characters are just in T-Bone Junction, though. Alright, so let's just go to Roland's. God damn it, man. Dude, this is fine. So let's go to the Underdome now. Underdome's fine. What the fuck? It's like the third DLC specifically. Maybe that's not a problem on my end, though. That doesn't make any sense. Why, man? Why? I don't understand. Nope. Nope. This one as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reinstall the game. I think that's just what I'm gonna have to do. And I probably won't install Sleep's Iridian overhaul. Just at first, just to see if that's also a source of the crashes. I'm just gonna probably just do the arsenal and that's it. Yeah. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I would totally reinstall that here, but I don't know if I should do that while I'm streaming. I don't know if that's gonna affect... If I try it? I mean, it'll only take a second to install. Fuck it. Uninstall. Just so annoyed. So annoyed. Install. Yes. Should be fine. Anyway, if you guys have anything you want to like ask me or anything, like you can. I mean, this is kind of turning into just a just chatting stream right now. Don't worry, we're gonna play something by the end of this, even if it's Borderlands 2. I just now I just want to fix Borderlands. You know, I'm kind of annoyed right now. It's not going to take very long at all to get things back up and running, though. All I got to do is just install the Arsenal again, which means I just have to install the Dr. Ned, or the Dr. Ned patch, or the Dr. Zed patch. One of the two. Let's see. No shit, why? Oh, fuck. Whoops. I didn't mean to. Hold on, uninstall. Fuck. I meant to make sure everything was deleted first. Yeah, it wasn't, as to be expected. Okay. Or was it? Shit. Steam apps, common, Borderlands, full game. Okay, so it looks like there is still some stuff in there, so I'm just gonna delete this folder. There we go. Okay, now I'll install it. I just wanted to make sure there was no, you know, nothing of the folder left, no mods still installed to fuck things. Planning on getting a bigger SSD for your birthday. Nice, dude. Like how big? How big are we talking? Do you still use Windows 11? Or do I use Windows 11? Yeah. I don't like Windows 11. Windows 10 is far superior. I miss Windows 10, actually. I mean, my new PC just came with Windows 11. I could probably go back to Windows 10. It's not a big deal for me, but yeah, Windows 11 kind of sucks. I don't really care for it as much. I'm getting used to it, but it's Windows 10 was like peak. Like that was probably the best version of Windows that we've gotten outside of Windows 7. Do you guys remember how terrible was it Windows 8 was? God. I played Max Payne 3 again since last stream we were talking. And it's better than the first time you played it. I actually need to get around to playing the Max Payne games. Never played 3 though. I've played I think the first 2 back in the day when I was a kid, but I don't really remember them all too well. I honestly might be getting confused with Dead to Rights for some reason. I don't know why. They're both like old third-person games. I don't know if Dead to Rights had like bullet time though and stuff. I don't think it did. Do you guys remember Dead to Rights? I think it was called Dead to Rights. XP. Yeah, I remember XP. Dude, I fucking had like Windows 98 or something. What was before Windows XP? Because that's what I started out with. Back when I was a child. I just remember that our first computer was like so freaking slow, man. It was so slow. But it was just it was good enough for me as a kid, you know, barely. Because as a kid I played a lot of Flash games and stuff, you know. But even still, like it was, I don't know how I did it, honestly. Alright, Borderlands is installed. Let's just boot it up once really quick. Oh god, yeah, I gotta adjust the settings again. The remakes of what? Max Payne? I thought there was... Isn't there going to be a new Max Payne game or something? I swear I heard something about Max Payne recently. Some sort of Max Payne news. I did play the Darksiders games. I never beat them, but I played them when I was younger, like the first two. And I just recently checked out the third one on the Xbox because I owned it and I was bored one night. The only reason I owned it is because it was free. It was like a free games with gold game. Like a couple years ago or something. I don't know if they still do that, but I just played it for a second because I was bored. I don't know. It's like it's kind of it's like a Souls-like, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, we gotta make sure we bring this up for sure. Everything to max. Except for depth. I just don't like depth of field. I think it's ugly. I mean, look at that. It just blurs everything. This looks terrible. That's the only thing I don't have on in this game. That's just kind of personal preference, though. What do you guys do that? Any of you who play this game on PC, do you like depth of field? Because, like, I don't know. Just look at that. Like, it just looks... I do like the way that it makes the lighting look, but other than that, I hate the blur effect. I don't know. Okay. Oops. No, I don't want to broadcast my voice. Jeez, I just realized that you guys are seeing, like... I mean, it should be normal now, I hope. It's just a tiny little box in the corner. I hope it goes back to normal. There we go. Okay. Cool. Alright, so now let's quit and install PC's Arsenal really quick. Let's see. And I always forget how... Where is Borderlands in here? Right there. I always forget how to do the Z patch, though. Even though I've done it like so many times at this point. Documents. Isn't it just like a fucking file? Right here, Zed's patch. Let's see, let's look at the README really quick. For installation into a Steam profile, C programs. Okay, so the Dr. Zed patch GPK goes into Cook PC. Again, this will just take a second, guys. Sorry that, you know, this had to be like this. I just didn't realize that the crashing was that severe. I mean, I knew it was severe, but like to the point where I couldn't even go into the DLC. Or some of the DLC, like that's not, I ain't having that, so. Packages. Plugin, Cook PC packages. What did it say? Dr. Zed patch? UPK? Yes. So copy that over. Oh no, it just goes into Cook PC. Whoops. Okay. So put that in here. Win7 fix goes into just the Borderlands folder. Right here. UE3 shader compile worker goes into binaries. Game. Let's see, where is binaries actually? Right here. Copy that, move it over. And then I think, yeah, the NVCPL goes into binaries as well, which I gotta remember to remove that once I'm done with this. So I'll put that in here as well. Okay, so now after that's been done, run the Win7 bat. Okay. After that's it's been done, you can delete the NVCPL file. Okay, there we go, and that's basically done. Let's see, that was in binaries, right? NVCPL. Where the hell is that? Right there. Okay, delete that. Boom. Alright, so the Dr. Z patch is installed, so now we just gotta install TC's Arsenal, which just takes 1 fucking second, and we're good to go. I think. Oh shit. Actually, we're not good to go. Ah. Okay. I think there's like a couple other mods we need to put in there, but that'll also just take a second. So again, I am sorry about this, guys. I know this isn't very exciting. I'm trying to be as quick as possible. Little game, cook PC. I use depth of field sometimes, not much. Yeah, it just depends on the game. I mean, I usually use it for other games, but like when it comes to Borderlands 1, I just think it looks ugly. I don't know. Packages. Okay. So now I can go back. TC's Arsenal. Just fucking drag this shit into packages. There we go. And then that's done, that's installed, so now we can install this, which is also just goes into packages. Again, very simple. Thankfully, installing mods for this game is pretty simple for the most part, usually. Then we'll also put these in there as well. Okay, cool. I think that's all I needed to have. And I know I'm gonna lose some weapons and stuff like from the Iridian mod, but I don't care. It's not like I had a lot anyway. I know I had a couple cool like legendaries, but I could just get them again. It's not the end of the world. All right, I think we're good. Let's try it again. Come on, baby, please work. Please work. Yeah, depth of field looks a lot better in 2. I don't know. Like I said, it's just personal preference. I just think it makes things look a little ugly. I do like the way it makes the lighting look. It kind of makes the game more, I guess, like orange, yellow, which I just think kind of adds to the overall like aesthetic of this game, like with the whole, you know, desert theme. But like as far as just it blurring everything, I just think it looks terrible. All right, well, let's just. I think I'm still gonna farm on brick though, because I want more pearls on brick. But I'm just gonna go into Roland real quick. Come on, baby. I hope it loads. I just want it to load into the DLC. I don't want it to be stupid. Come on. Please. Please work. Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank God. Alright. So that's working. Now let's go back to Brick and go into the third DLC, and I'm assuming that's also going to work. I hope. And we're going to see, now that I got a fresh install of the game with just TC's Arsenal and a couple other little mini mods, that if it's going to work. Like if there's going to be, no more crashing. I mean, I do expect crashes like once in a great while in this game because that's just normal, but not like what I was having before, because before it was just it crashed, I swear, like every 30 minutes or something, man. It seemed like it. Even less than that, to be honest. Sometimes. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. And I still got the weapons. Oh man. Ooh. That text though. That fucking text. That is giant. Oh well, it's not a big deal. We could just leave that for now. I forgot how big the text was, man, on the item cards. Look at that. That's terrible. I'm so used to it zoomed out. I know before I had it like way too zoomed out, but honestly I didn't mind that. I actually kind of liked it. Now it just feels too big. I'm just glad it's working again, and then I can actually boot up into the DLC and go to the Armory now. See, I think I've got a retreat. Let's get that going. But if it doesn't crash, it most likely means that one of the mods I had was causing it, which I'm pretty sure was the Iridian overhaul, which is really sucks. I need to bring that up to sleep again. Which I already have, and he mentioned that that's kind of like normal in a way, but I don't know if it's supposed to be like as bad as it was, Because you guys saw it. You guys have been seeing the crashes, and I'm not just talking about the ones earlier this stream, like that was different. I'm talking about just like in my last however many streams I've been doing on this game, since I installed that last update. Just how often it's been crashing. Like I basically have like fucking proof of that shit. Oh shit. I'm not making it up. It's just so unusual for me. And I know the Arsenal should be fine, because the Arsenal hasn't been updated in forever, and that's always been fine. I think it was the Iridian overhaul. Like, something happened with that mod in, like, the last update, I think. Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay. Sometimes I go a little too fast right there. And I go off the cliff. What is your most hated GTA mission? God, dude, I don't even know, man. Doesn't everybody hate that one in San Andreas? Like the fucking fast food one? Or was it like a train one? I don't remember. What's that quest, or what's that mission that everybody hates in GTA San Andreas? It's not the one where fucking what's his name wants you to go around and like order shit for him, right? At like the burger joint. Or am I thinking of some... I think it had to do with like a train. I think everybody actually might have liked the former of those, or at least it, like, it was like, you know, it was a meme. It was a meme, because I remember that was kind of a thing. May as well kill Ajax while I'm here. And I know I don't need to have vanilla gear, but why not? I don't use vanilla gear enough anymore. Oh, hell. Again, the thing is with Ajax is he's not really that bad by himself. It's just everything else, man. He's just got so many ads. Like, come on. Whoa. Shit. Did I kill him? No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Run! Hide behind the boxes. All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. Oh, God. You've got to be kidding me. Wait, where's the crux? Yes. Get him. The thing is, though, I don't remember if I've ever done that mission, so I can't really tell you if it's my most hated mission. I mean, I've done a lot of San Andreas, I just don't know. I never got, like, super far in the story. I was always, like... You know, as a kid, I always, you know, tried to glitch out of the map into the other... Well, maybe not necessarily glitch out of the map, necessarily. But I went into, like, the areas of the map that you're not really supposed to go early in the game. Because I think when you go to those parts of the map, like, the Wana level goes up a lot. But I actually kind of liked doing that. It was... I remember it was kind of fun to just kind of see how long you can last, you know? I know I'm not the only one who did that. I'm pretty sure GTA 4 had something similar with locking off parts of the map like that, though. Which I'm not sure I was, like, a huge fan of, honestly. Like, looking back, I don't know if it's, like... I don't know if that's aged very well. I guess in a way it's kind of cool, but... Because I guess you can kind of look forward to exploring more chunks of the map as you progress the story, but... It's kind of just fun to be able to go around anywhere you want on the map. Like in GTA 5. Or did GTA 5 also do that? I don't think it did. I think you kind of have to do a little bit of story stuff to get started in the game, but I don't think it really locks you off for the most part. God, I haven't played a GTA game in forever. I do want to play Chinatown Wars, though. Again, I miss that game. I've been thinking about it lately. Fucking love Chinatown Wars. Sorry, am I spoiling stuff? Or somebody else spoiling stuff? Yeah, I'm just sorry in case anybody hasn't played. Which, I mean, who hasn't played GTA at this point? I mean, fuck. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Just running in here without a Godspeed or anything. Fucking God. Just go. Is it just me, or is Brick's fist just so damn close to the screen? Is like the FOV all weird now? Like his fists are just like... God, dude. Whoa! I swear every time I open these chests, I always forget there's a loot midget waiting for me in one of them. Oh god. Get out of here. At least I've got the immortal. I think I've got the immortal. All I know is it's a fucking tanky shield that I got equipped right now, so... And it shows. I mean, it really shows. Vice City Stories, San Andreas, yeah, dude. I really want to play Chinatown Wars again, either on my PSP or DS, although I kind of want to do it on my DS because that's where I originally played it. So it would be more nostalgic that way. Man, I remember using, like, cheat codes for that game, or it was like I don't know if it's like a Game Shark or something, man, but I did the flying cars thing. I mean, dude, cheat codes were the best in Grand Theft Auto. Like San Andreas, man, I think most of the time I spent in that game I had like some sort of cheat code on. I miss the days where cheat codes were like a thing, you know. I mean, we still kind of get them occasionally. I feel like usually just in like indie games these days. Oh shit, I don't have neutrino equipped. Or any grenades anyway. But yeah, it's kind of rare. You know, I feel like a lot of cheat codes nowadays, at least in bigger budget games, are locked over, you know, like they're just like microtransactions or something. Or, you know, pay to win stuff, basically. Maybe not necessarily like, oh yeah, here's God mode as a microtransaction. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a game that has that, but it's more like, oh, here's something really fucking overpowered for you to buy with real money. You know, that's just a thing nowadays. But I wouldn't be surprised if there were actual cheat codes being locked behind a paywall somewhere in a video game. I fucking wouldn't be surprised, man.
Hey kids, it's your good old pal Handsome. Reminding you to watch out for that fall.
Dude, flying cars in San Andreas was like the best cheat code. I'm sorry. That was another thing I did, you know, was use the flying cars cheat to go into those restricted areas of the map. That was fun. I think you end up getting shot down, though, by jets and shit, though, which is really, like, a cool detail. Like, if you're flying around, even if it's just, like, in a helicopter, I think there's like, jets that come out and try to shoot you out of the sky, which is so cool. And I would always try to avoid those with my friends. We would never succeed. I'm pretty sure we also tried to get over there, like on a boat. We'd try to go across over that area on a boat as well. We'd do like everything we could to get in those restricted areas, man. It was fun. Also, that game had split screen, didn't it? Or some sort of local co-op cheat code or something, man. That was cool. Ah, I miss those days. That's so much fun, man. So many late nights with my friends, just on GTA. Just messing around. I mean, let's be honest. I think, you know, if you're not playing GTA, or if you're playing GTA and you're not really, you know, messing around in those games, like, that's definitely unusual. Like, if you're just doing the story and you don't, like, dick around at all, I don't know, I feel like you're kind of missing out on part of the, you know, part of the fun. I mean, same could be really said for any Rockstar game for the most part, though. Maybe except like Manhunt, which is more like of a linear story-based, mission-based thing. But as far as like their more open-world games, or like the sandbox kind of games, you know. I think Red Dead also would be something as well. Like I would dick around in Red Dead 1. I need to play the second one, man. I wonder if that's on sale. Does anybody know if that's on sale right now during the summer sale? So I would totally consider getting that on sale. I'm just waiting for like a good sale though to pick that up. I'm just not sure if I want to get it like full price, you know. Because I want to play, I'm just not like super like I don't really feel like you know, that game's like a big priority for me. But if it's like if there's a good sale going on for it, I'd pick it up. Also, I know I'm probably like one of the only people to think this, but I'm really not that excited for the next GTA game. Not because I hate GTA, I'm just not as excited as like everybody else. People are fucking losing their minds over that game, and I'm just over here like, oh cool, new GTA, cool. I'm just like, I wouldn't say I'm not excited, but I'm also just kind of like whatever about it, you know. Maybe I just don't care as much for those games anymore, other than like maybe going back and playing like, for example, Chinatown Wars. I just know that GTA 5 was, in my opinion, a bit of a step down from GTA 4 in certain aspects. I still think, I mean, it still is a great game, or was. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, at least with like the online aspect, that's just taken over. But like the single player is fantastic. I wish they would have added like single player DLC. I swear I heard somewhere that they were actually planning on doing that, but something happened. They decided not to for some reason. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Like there were plans for DLC for GTA 5, but something like got in the way of it or something. Or they decided to scrap it for some stupid reason. I don't know. It's like, why, man? I did play Spawn Armageddon. Don't remember it that well though, but I played it as a kid. I want to play Jet Set Radio Future. What is that? Is that like a... Is that the new one coming out or something? I swear there's a new Jet Set game in the works. Ooh. Also, have I not talked about the Nintendo Direct that they did, the last one? I don't think I have. Dude, the new Metroid Prime. Oh my god, dude. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. I didn't even think that game was ever going to come out. It's been so long. It's like up there with Silk Song. I hope that gets some sort of news sometime. Although I heard that game's not in development hell or something. I remember reading an article about how like a playtester said it's like development is going fine, which I assumed. I just assumed that they're taking their time with it. You know what I mean? They're just not rushing it, which is great. I'm all for that. But I just wish they would give us some, like, I don't know, something, man. Like some sort of trailer, some sort of news. Just even just tell us, like, just come out and directly tell us the game is like still coming out soon. I don't know, man, just something. There's just like no communication on their part, which is a little frustrating. And I'm, like I said, I'm all for them taking their time. It's just having some updates every now and again would be appreciated.
That's my stuff.
Is anybody else excited for Hollow Knight and Metroid? Oh yeah, the new Zelda. That looks cool too. That looks fucking awesome. You get to play as Zelda this time around, which is a bit of a cool twist. I like the abilities that she has. Also, Luigi, Mario and Luigi brothership. That looks dope. I love the Mario Luigi games. Dude, fucking Mario, all the Mario RPG games have just been, you know, they've been getting quite the spotlight. I mean, we had the Mario RPG remake, which I loved. Just finished Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door remake, fucking awesome. And now, the Mario and Luigi series is coming back with a new game. Pretty cool. Dude, they are making a new first-person shooter Metroid. Metroid Prime 4, it's coming out. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if you don't know, but yeah, that's coming out. You should look up the trailer. It looks fucking amazing. I know, I think it's awesome that Link's not the main character for once. I think just it's gonna be a cool change of pace. Mix things up a bit, you know? Dude, I wish they would bring... I'm still hoping that they bring those remasters of Twilight Princess and what's the other one? Wind Waker to Switch that they had on the Wii U. I don't know why they haven't done that yet. Baffles me. I wish they would fucking put those on Switch though. They would do so well. The Legend of Link. I know, it's actually, this is going to be a Zelda game that people are actually, you know, the people that don't, because I know there's people that think that Zelda is actually the name of Link, like the main character, because it's, you know, the Legend of Zelda. They just think you're playing as Zelda. Like I remember that's just a thing with some people. So in this new game, you're actually, like, that's going to be correct though. Like, you are playing as Zelda. So they're not wrong in this case. Lilith, the Lava's Rising edition. The lava's rising! The warrior was practically a god. How? How in the hell have you killed my warrior? Look at this shit. Dude, please play Majora's Mask. Please. Please. I know you don't like the time limit mechanic, but please give it a another chance. It's so good. It's like more Ocarina of Time, basically. It's just everything, even if like you don't like that, there's just everything else about it, man. It's fantastic. Definitely missing out. And honestly, if you could deal with the time limit mechanic in Dead Rising, which by the way, I find to be a little bit harder to deal with myself. I don't know, I suck. Even to this day, man, going back and playing Dead Rising 2, like, I just suck managing the time in that game. At least in Majora's Mask, you can reset time as much as you need to. But in Dead Rising, like, you're kind of fucked if you miss stuff. Like, unless you want to restart the whole story, or unless you somehow saved, you know. You want to save a lot in that game, by the way. It's... God. I don't know, I suck with managing the time limit. I definitely play Majora's Mask on the 3DS, so I think it just is easier to get into. You know, there's just certain quality of life things. I know it's not, you know, regarded as like the best version, but I think if you're kind of like unsure about Majora's Mask, that's probably a good one to start with. Just that particular version, if you have access to it. I'm sure you could also like emulate it, I think, right? Yeah, Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game, by the way. My favorite one. Next to Ocarina of Time. But Majora's Mask, I just... fucking love Majora's Mask, man. I don't know, I love Termina. And like... I love the dungeons, I love the world, I love like... just how... you know... I don't know, man, just the way everybody has like their own schedules. Like, I actually like the time limit system. I think it's cool. With the way, you know, they made, you know, the quests work in that game. I don't know, man. I just think it's awesome. The only thing I really don't like about Majora's Mask is the stupid fucking water temple. Which isn't like terrible, but I just it's there's certain aspects about it, like the fact that you have to swim around in these, you know, tight corridors, along with the currents that push you around. Oh, God, man, it's so annoying. I mean, I really love being able to play as a Zora. Is that what they're called? I do like that. I think like when you're in the open water, you know, going in the ocean and stuff, it's cool. But like in that dungeon, it's not fun. That's like my only thing I don't really care for. Like, I'd gladly take the water temple from Ocarina of Time over that. And you know, I don't think the water temple in Ocarina of Time is that all that bad. I've said this before, I really don't think it's all that bad. At least in the 3DS version. Maybe the original N64 version, it sucks, but yeah. That's insane, man. I really think if you gave Majora's Mask another shot, you'd really get into it. Like, especially after you get through that first playthrough and you kind of know what you're doing, you know, it's... And then you want, you know, it kind of encourages you to go back and, like, do it again, but, like, better, you know, because then you know all the, you know all the quirks, the ins and outs with everybody's schedules, you know, at least if you end up doing all the stuff. I mean, I didn't do everything in my first playthrough, but I did a lot of the stuff. But I think there's like a certain replay value with like going back and having that knowledge, you know. and being able to do everything more effectively. I remember watching like a retrospective or something on Majora's Mask where somebody mentioned that. They're like, they basically said the same thing. Going back through and like, you know, doing everything more efficiently. And there's like a certain enjoyment of just, yeah, for me, of just like kind of knowing where everything is and let's see, I was getting out the neutrino. What time is it? God, of course I've been going for longer than an hour. I mean, the sad thing is, like, most of this stream has just been me trying to get Borderlands to fucking work. So I will do at least a couple more runs, I think. Or at least one more run. Shit. Because I wanted to obviously play some Borderlands, you know, on the stream. And not, yeah, like, I definitely wasn't planning on all the problems that I ran into at the beginning. Neutrino. Fuck. I like water in all games that aren't Sonic games, or Just Cause 4. I never played Just Cause 4. What was exactly wrong with that game with water? I don't mind water in games either, like water levels and stuff, usually either. I know some people hate water levels, it just depends. Depends also on how, like, if there's any sort of swimming mechanics, like how that works, because I feel like a lot of old games do water levels worse. It just depends, but like, there's a lot of older games that have like kind of confusing level design and like awful swimming mechanics. So it's just, like I said, it depends. I think nowadays though, like water levels are probably like a lot better in general. But back in the day, yeah. The Water Temple, though, in Ocarina of Time was not one of those things. But in Majora's Mask, it was one of those things. Not really as much with the confusing level design. I mean, kinda. It was more just the currents. That dungeon honestly would have been a lot better without the fucking currents, dude. Push you everywhere. Like there's that one room where you just go in circles. It just pushes you around in circles, and you have to squeeze through these little pipes while you have this current pushing you around and around, and you have to like it's not only is it dizzying, but it's just annoying. Stupid. I did like the boss fight for that dungeon, and I honestly might enjoy more now that I kind of know what I'm doing, you know, like in my next playthrough. But the first time going through there, just not fun. I haven't played Just Cause in like since the second one, I think. Oh, happy birthday, George. Happy early birthday. This is actually pretty close to mine. Oh. The remaster of this game is garbage. No, I agree, man. That's, yeah. I mean, we all know that how I feel about the Borderlands remaster. I've talked about that to death. Same with how I feel about Borderlands 3 and all that. Still don't have much of an opinion on Wonderlands though, but I'm sure it's up there with how I feel about Borderlands 3. I should play Wonderlands, especially on my Steam Deck. It might be kind of cool. I need to get around to freaking playing that game. I own it with all the DLC. I just haven't freaking played it yet. I was originally gonna play it on stream, but I don't know. Would you guys still be interested in that? I'm just worried that it's gonna like be a very long playthrough. If it's anything like Borderlands 3 in terms of length, I don't know if I want to do it, because Borderlands 3 was freaking long, man. But if it's shorter, I'd have to look up how long Wonderlands is. I could just go through the main story though, but I would want to do some of the side quests at least. I usually like to do all the side missions on my first playthrough, but... yeah, I mean, I assume it's just like 3 in a lot of ways. I do like the gameplay of 3 though, so I think I would still enjoy it. And I like how it's, you know, it's got that like medieval kind of fantasy setting. So those alone might make it a little bit enjoyable. But I don't know. Like the story is something I'm sure is very questionable. I've also heard the DLC is pretty lackluster. Like it's just like these little dungeons or something, these little small dungeons or something. It's not even like a full DLC. At least from what I've heard. I don't know much about it. It's a little shorter. Did every side mission in Borderlands 3, me too. And my god, was that exhausting. Just because the game is really long, and of course, you know, the writing didn't help. Ooh, look at that Hellfire though, that's pretty decent. Anybody know what the parts are on this thing? It's gotta be pretty good. Looks good. Look at this shit. Yeah, Borderlands 3, man, it's freaking... like, if you do all the side content, there's so much side content. And, like, I didn't even do all the... like, there's a bunch of little optional things in every map as well. I don't think I did all those. There were, like, these... side missions, I swear to god. There's so much. I mean, Borderlands 3, regardless of what you think, that game has some fucking content, man. Just the base game was stacked, like it was so long. So much to do. I think didn't you ask me earlier if I played Darksiders? I'm pretty sure I said, pretty sure I talked about that, I thought. But anyway, yeah, I played the first 2 games when I was a kid. I haven't played them since. I enjoyed them. And then I just recently, I tried Darksiders 3 for like a minute on my Xbox because I got it for free, like as a Games with Gold thing a while ago. And it's fine. I was really just doing it just for lulz. I wasn't really planning on actually doing anything, like actually going through the game in its entirety, but I just wanted to check it out for fun because I was bored one night. Sometimes I have these nights where I want to play a game, but I'm just so freaking tired that I don't feel like, I don't know, like for some reason I'm just like, yeah, you know, let's start a new game. And I tend to choose like games that I'm probably not gonna like seriously play. And that was one of the games. Like you'd think that I wouldn't want to start a new game if I'm tired as hell, but I don't take it that seriously, is the, you know, is the thing. The Dead Space remake makes your PC really loud. Dude, it didn't even run on my last PC. I'm sure it runs on this PC. My last PC was pretty freaking decent still. I would still say like that PC holds up. But the Dead Space remake, God, dude, the stuttering in that game. Ooh, Hornet, look at that. Was horrendous, and that was like a common problem for everybody. But for me, especially, like it was to the point where I just could not enjoy the game. It just stuttering so much, no matter what settings I was on. Look at this shit. Speaking of actual shit, though, that Raven was just trash. Turn on ray tracing. Damn, dude, nice. Runs okay for me. I'm sure they fixed it. Yeah, I'm sure they probably fixed it. I know I ended up refunding it at the time, but then I bought it again during a sale. So in the end, I actually kind of saved a little bit of money, which is fine. Because I bought it like right when it came out, full price. And then, yeah, it didn't run, so obviously I refunded it because it didn't fucking work at the time. And then I got it again because I would like to do it. I actually would like to check it out again at some point. I'm kind of waiting, though, for Dead Space 1 to not really be so fresh in my mind because I did just play the original one. So obviously I don't really want to jump right into the remake. I'll probably play through 2 next because I mean 2 is my favorite, man. I played the hell out of 2. That's my favorite Dead Space game, but I'll maybe go back and do the remake. Like I said, I think Dead Space 3, and you know, I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I think Dead Space 3 is actually kind of cool. I like it. I like the crafting system, despite it being, you know, maybe a little broken. I think it's cool. It's a cool idea. It's kind of fun to mess around with. I like the setting of Dead Space 3. I like how you're on this, like, you know, snow planet. Well, for the most part anyway. I don't know, I still found it to be kind of enjoyable. I mean, it's a step down in certain aspects, but I still found it to be fun. People, I think, give it too much hate. The new gore system. What is the new gore system? I remember killing like a few necromorphs, but I didn't. Again, I think I was just too distracted by the stuttering that I didn't really get to pay attention to to anything going on in the game. I was so fucking focused on trying to get rid of those stupid stutters. Have I played Rage? Yes. Never finished it though, but I like how Mad Max it is, like kind of Borderlands it is. And I did play through the second Rage and beat it. Thought that one was fun, despite it being kind of a generic open world game. The combat is fucking awesome, man. I mean, it's very Doom. I love the aesthetic, of course. Very Borderlands, Mad Max. Very good. Like that alone just held it up for me. But I wish the open world was better. I mean, it was fine. It was serviceable, but it's, you know, it definitely feels pretty generic. You know, you got these very generic little side tasks that you could do, and there's just so many of the same fucking ones. But again, at least the combat's really fun. You know, it keeps the game feeling fun, especially as you go through and you get more weapons and abilities and stuff. Yeah, I definitely would check out Rage 2, by the way, or the Rage games, for those of you who love Borderlands. Like, it's very You know, like in terms of like, the aesthetic and everything, very Borderlands or Mad Max, which, you know, Borderlands was kind of inspired by Mad Max a little bit. So, speaking of, I need to watch that new Mad Max, man. Still need to watch that. Is that available to stream yet? I've actually been watching Star Wars Obi-Wan on Disney. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big Disney Disney fan in terms of like the Star Wars stuff. I don't care like about the sequels really that much, but I'm only watching Star Wars Obi-Wan because of the fan service and like, you know, the basically just, yeah, Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen, you know. Not really because of like the new stuff, more of just the old stuff. It's fine though so far. I've only watched like an episode, but yeah. Did I go up here yet? I can't remember. Did I loot everything in this run? I think I did. Your favorite Borderlands DLC is the Ned one. Nice. I love the Ned DLC. This is still my favorite DLC of all time in the community. You know, probably of all time, I'm gonna be honest. Not even just with Borderlands. Let's see, do I want to do one more run? Sure. We'll do one more run. Just fucking speed through it though. I want to know if anybody's favorite DLC for this game is either the Underdome or the Claptrap DLC. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that those are their favorite DLCs. And here's the thing, I like those DLCs. I even like the Underdome. But here's the thing, I'm kind of a sucker for horde modes in games, and yeah. I still think it's kind of the best horde mode that we've ever gotten in this series. Like, I don't feel like the Circle of Slaughter has really come close, you know?
Gravity? Like gravity, right? Am I right?
But I understand why people don't like it, you know? Legendary, man. I remember that game. That's pretty old. Definitely like an more obscure one though. I don't feel like it's very well known of a game. I liked it though. I remember enjoying it. It's 71 cents right now. Does it run though well on modern PCs? Did I not reset the damn Armory? God. Come on, man. No pearls yet, so I'm really hoping to get a vanilla pearl on brick. I'll probably do more farming in the next stream, by the way, like more brick farming, because I really want to get some more vanilla pearls on brick. I'm really disappointed in that I only really have this thing, the Undertaker. I think that's it. Yeah. So I don't know. I'd like to do a little bit more of that next stream. If you guys would like that, I don't know. We'll see. I might do something else. I might start another playthrough of some kind.
Oh yeah, who's got the air? That's right, me.
You play it again, but your Borderlands won't work. What? Like, why is that? You didn't pay that much mind to the Claptrap DLC. Yeah, the Claptrap DLC is fine. You can definitely tell it's a bit of a quality drop from the third DLC. You know, you go from the third DLC to that, and it's just like, it's kind of noticeable. But I still think it's fun. Like, I'm definitely glad it's a thing, you know? But yeah, it feels a little bit, like, kind of lazy in a way. Like, they reuse some old bosses, and I don't know, even just the way that some of the areas are designed and the way they look.
That's my stuff.
I don't know, man. And there's certain questionable things like the Tannis quest line. And honestly, even just some of the other quests in the DLC are kind of annoying. DLC definitely has the most annoying quests. I didn't care for the Brains quest in the Ned DLC either though, but at least that one's a little bit more enjoyable to do versus the Claptrap one. Because that one's just not fun. It's not fun, man. Those kind of quests can just fuck off. I hate them. I don't think anybody likes them. Does anybody like those quests? Like, genuinely, like, really like them? I don't think anybody does. They just feel like these, you know, weird filler quests to me. That just don't need to be there. Like, when a quest makes you farm things, that's a problem. That's a problem.
That's my stuff.
Hey GDX, what's up, man? Well, I wouldn't say I'm constantly streaming again, you know. I have my bouts of time where I don't, but I mean, you guys have gotten quite a bit from me just this last couple weeks, I guess. You know, I'm doing this stream, and then I did the video last weekend, and then before that I did a stream. So I guess I've done like something every week for a few weeks, but I don't know. I don't stream all that often still. I would like to start streaming more again though. Borderlands 1 is your favorite game in the series? Yeah, same. Which I think is pretty obvious actually. What about you guys? What is your favorite Borderlands game? Just don't say New Tales from the Borderlands. I mean, I doubt that's anybody's favorite. But I would, you know, I would understand if, you know, Borderlands 3 was your favorite. Just, you know, there's some things to like about it. As much as I diss on that game, I mean, there's things to like about it. Dude, pre-sequel, man. Yeah. Fucking pre-sequel is... I love the pre-sequel. Pre-sequel is definitely up there for me as one of my favorites. My game is so... yeah, it was definitely overhated at the time. I don't know what people really think nowadays. I think people have kind of, you know, after Borderlands 3 came out, I think people started to realize, like, oh yeah, pre-sequels maybe is not as bad as we think it is. And I'm not denying that pre-sequel has, like, its own issues, like, you know, not a very strong endgame, for example, but I still think it's a really fun game with a lot of charm, and the best characters in the series, like, as far as, like, you know, their skill trees and shit. Yeah. Kind of sucked at launch. Now, why do you say that exactly? I liked it at launch. I mean, I know there's some people that didn't like the lack of dedicated drops, but for me, I didn't really care that much. I don't know. I don't really care much for the whole dedicated drop thing anyway. As a whole, but it's fine. I mean, you know, there's it's kind of one of the reasons why I like Borderlands 1, and I've talked about this, but is the lack of dedicated drops, and you know how you get legendaries and stuff in this game. I just find to be more enjoyable. But I know, you know, that's not everybody's thing. Some people would rather have dedicated drops, and I respect that. I understand, you know. Dude, yeah, the laser guns, the low gravity, the butt slamming, which they brought back in 3, but was the most fun in pre-sequel. Just going like really high up in the air, or lack of air, I guess, and then just slamming down. It was fun, especially when you got some like cryo, like a cryo. I swear there was things that like alter your butt slam, like they give your butt slam like elemental effects, right? Like when you slam down, like you like emit like a wave of ice. Like an ice nova. Wasn't that a thing? I swear it was a thing. Like that shit was cool. You can tell it's been a while since I played that last. I know, dude, butt slamming people off the map. Just seeing their ragdolls just fucking fly, man. Just, oh, it's so fun. And also, pre-sequel has one of the best DLCs in the series, aka the Claptastic Voyage DLC. So freaking good, man. So good. It's just a shame that the game didn't really have as much endgame content. Oh, dude, that looks good. That looks juicy. That looks juicy. I'm gonna pick that up. I don't know, I mean, it looks good to me. You guys will have to kind of, you know, confirm it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was... I had a hunch that that thing was worth picking up. Let me at least compare it to this one. I think it's better than this one, though, that I have. Oh, shit. Whoops. Is it? Oh shit, I actually have quite a few. I mean, damage-wise, honestly, for the most part, I think this thing is better. Yeah. Oops. Where's the other one at? Just drop that. This planet smells like hemorrhoids wrapped in bacon. Gotta love Nox. I love the writing in this DLC. Yeah, Cryo definitely wasn't as cool in Borderlands 3 compared to pre-sequel. Dude, yeah, the glitch weapons, those were awesome. Yeah, man, the Claptastic Voyage DLC, like, they didn't have to go that hard when they made that, but they did. And I appreciate it. And it definitely helped at the time too, because especially at that time, pre-sequel was getting a lot of hate. So it kind of, you know, made it a little bit better for those people, I feel like. Especially after the first DLC that came out, because I think there was only like, what, 2 DLCs? The first one was that awful arena, which could have been cool, but wasn't. It just wasn't cool. It didn't really help the game's reputation at the time. I don't even remember the name of it though. That's how forgettable it was. It was fine for, like, you know, maybe a first run through or something, but yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't exactly the kind of DLC people were hoping for. Which is valid. Yeah, man, Nox is great. I think it's dumb that they brought back Nox in the Claptrap DLC. I mean, it's dumb they brought back all the bosses, but the ones they did anyway. But especially Nox. It's just like, man, like, you can't help but feel bad for him. You just like put this man out of his misery, you know? Clearly he does not want to, you know, be here. Like, he's died before. Why would you resurrect him again? Anyway, I think I'm gonna be done, guys. I think that's I'm actually going for about the time that I'd normally go for at this point, almost 2 hours. And that's just because you know, the issues I had at the beginning of the stream, which, again, I apologize. I didn't really expect the crashes to be that bad. I knew they were bad, but I thought I was at least going to be able to farm the Armory. But I'm glad I reinstalled, and you know, I've got a fresh install now for the most part, other than a couple mods. And so far, everything seems to be working. I'm just going to keep it this way. I know Sleep's probably going to be disappointed, and I'm sorry, man, but, you know, if it means the game isn't going to crash for me, I'm probably just going to stick with that for now. At least for now. I think it's got something to do with that mod, I'm going to be honest. I just don't see any other... And I wish I had other people to kind of test that. If you play on PC, you know, definitely install that mod if you get the chance, or if, you know, if that's something you're interested in, the Iridian Overhaul mod, and tell me if, like, I'm not the only, because I just feel like I'm the only one with the crashes. I don't know, at least to this extent. I don't feel like I've really heard anybody else talk about it that much. But I know it can't just be me. I feel like something happened in the last update that he did that just fucked something in the game. That voice crack though. But yeah, I don't know. If any of you guys end up playing this mod at any point and experience that, please let me know. Because I just feel like I'm going crazy over here. Like I'm the only one or something. I also want it to be aware as well. Like I want more awareness of this issue to kind of come to light, because you know, in case it is a big problem, like I want Sleep Master to kind of, you know, investigate it, because I don't know if it's, you know, if he really, you know, is that intent on just because I'm having that issue, like, you know, if he's really going to fix it, which I don't blame him, but if more people have that sort of issue, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, and yeah, I think I'll see you guys hopefully on the next one this weekend. Maybe we'll see. I don't want to really get your guys' hopes up though too much, but yeah, maybe I'll do some more, probably some more Armory farming. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch y'all later. Peace out.